guess it would be better if it wasn't facing the ceiling. Hi, everybody. Nobody's here. I'm talking to myself. Can you, when you go on, can you pin Unique in the Creek? I'm tired. I know. Hi, Carla. Hi, Ava. You guys want to see what I'm playing with? I'm making a 2-foot tall Santa hat. I know there was a Santa hat done like last night, but I'm making a different one. This one's actually really easy. It's really fun to do, and really only takes maximum maybe 45 minutes. So I'm making this, and I thought, you know what? I stopped halfway through because I thought you guys would like to probably learn how to make it too. So I'm going to show you how an easy way to make a big, huge, now this is a huge pom-pom. So if Kathy's watching, this is the size pom-pom you need, Kathy, for your hat. So I'm going to show you how I made this really fast and easy pom-pom quickly. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my Christmas tree board to make a big Santa hat. And really fast, okay? So, how much do we have? We have 29 people. We'll just wait for a few more to jump on. Say hi. I'm actually, not you. Oh, everybody probably wants to see your cute haircut.
I pinned, it's not.
Oh, can we put something over Bird? Yeah, hold on, I'm going to put something over Bird. Because she's driving me nuts.
I'm still here. I'll sing a song. Oh.
That's not going to quiet the bird up singing.
I'm just letting people know that there's still someone here while you're out
there
covering birds.
Bird.
Birds.
Bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Hi from Missouri. How hot is it there?
I pinned the comments on the bottom.
Oh, did you? Hi, Oklahoma. Hi, Sandra. So yeah, I'm going to show you again another thing to use with the tree frame. So we have 3 different trees so far, Christmas tree styles. There's a couple more I'll be doing. We also Dave did a candy corn on the Christmas tree frame. And Kathy last night from my boutique by the beach, she did a Santa hat. A different one with some deco mesh, and I am going to do a Santa hat because I have this idea stuck in my brain and I won't rest until I actually do it. So that's why I thought, you know what, if I'm trying it out, I'll try it out in front of you guys, and if it works, yay! If it doesn't, well, you got some TV for a half an hour and watch me, you know, make a fool of myself as usual. Hi, Diana. Okay, so with this Santa hat, what you're going to need is I'm using some white mesh. And this white mesh that I'm using is the really like premium metallic mesh. Hi, Vicky. Thank you. It's the like really, it's got a lot of the metallic in it. I wanted my it to be really shiny. So, and I bought this mesh last year. No, actually, I think it was 2 years ago. And I have hi Chris, I have a ton of it in my storage unit still. So, hey y'all, hi Mom Shell. So I am having a huge crafting garage sale. So, because I was a DIY teacher, that I have a ton of supplies. So I can't do the DIY classes anymore. So I have a 10 by 20 foot storage unit full of stuff. So I'm actually having the guys in the shipping go up to my storage unit tomorrow, and they are going to empty it, and I'm having a garage sale. So I have a ton of this in my storage unit that I bought, and I never did use it for a class. It's called Extra Wide Ribbon from Michaels. I don't know if they'll have it again this year. I don't know if, yeah, I think they had it last year. But this is just like 9 inches by 6 yards. And yeah, so it's only a 9-inch roll, but it's really pretty, and I got it on clearance, like on Boxing Day. So it is white metallic. Now you can use any kind of white mesh if you want. You don't even have to use white if you don't want. But when I think of Santa hat, I think of, it's not even really a Santa hat, it's just a Christmas hat that I'm doing. I'm not even going to call it a Santa hat. So I'm going to be using this deco mesh. So if you're using normal deco mesh, you probably only need about a half a roll, okay? I'm using ribbon, so I really like this ribbon. I'm not sure where I even bought this ribbon, but it's got all kinds of Christmas words on it. So, but I was scoping out different ribbon sites, and Scott from Waterman's Loft, he has a ton of ribbon that he's selling, and so if you want to make this, have a check out on Scott's page. He's got pretty reasonable ribbons for sale and really pretty, so they would do really nicely for this project. So, but this is ribbon I already had. It's like a burlap or whatever with words on it. It's really cute. So I'm using ribbon.
People are still wanting your glue gun holder.
I know.
I should start making them and selling them.
It's like 4 years old too, and it's got glue everywhere. Anyway, so we got deco mesh. We are definitely going to need glue. So I have my glue guns, and or glue sticks. I use Gorilla Glue. I'm using, to make my pom-pom, this chunky white wool. And I bought the big skew of it, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long ago. And this thing has lasted me forever. And I really like it. I make all kinds of stuff with it. And it's perfect to make a pom-pom with. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it's thick. You guys probably all seen it. It's not as chunky as you would make those chunky wool blankets, but it's pretty thick. Okay, so you can use any kind of yarn. But I like this one because look at the pom-pom it makes. So when you keep rubbing it, it doesn't even look like wool anymore. It comes apart. And it makes just this big, huge fluff. So with the big, and I've used, like I said, I've had this for years. And I've used it and used it and used it. And I still have a ton. You can make lots of pom-poms with that. So just buy one thing and you can make, if you like this hat and you want to do a few of them, you just need to buy one thing because you'll have it, this roll of wool forever, or skew of wool. What's it called? You knit.
What?
What's this called? A skew? A thing of wool?
No, it's called
a bolt.
Skein.
A skein. That's it. Okay, so I need this,
it's
and then
I know that.
yeah, because you knit. Hi everybody. It's my impromptu Facebook Live because I was making something, or trying to make something. Lottie, lottie, lottie.
That is a big pom-pom.
It is, and we want a big pom-pom. Hi, Deb. So, how I made this big pom-pom, you don't need anything fancy. A skein, whatever. You don't need anything fancy. I made a pom-pom maker out of the chicken nugget box that we had for dinner.
It's after I stopped her from making it out of my pizza box.
Yeah, he was putting a pizza in. I was going to use his pizza box, but he needed it. So I used the chicken nugget box. So all you do to make a pom-pom maker or thing is you cut it. Now this is 6-inch circle. What's the matter?
Skippy, I'm bouncing around behind you.
Hi, Stephanie. We're all good. Thanks for asking. So I made 2 6-inch circles. Okay. So I just traced a circle. I don't even know what it was. I think it was the sour cream container. So I just traced the bottom and I made 2 and I cut it out. Okay, so just 2 circles. And then on the inside, I don't even know what I used. I think I used a beer can. There, I did. So trace like the size of a Coke can in the middle. And then you're going to cut out the middle. So what you're going to do, and there's YouTube tutorials on this. I'm going to face you guys down so you're not just looking at my breast area.
Skippy's upstaging you anyway.
Is she? Hey, Skip! Okay, so I made 2 circles, like I said. Then I traced another circle inside, and then you cut out the inner circle. and then you cut back this way. So you're making an opening, so when you turn it to the side, it looks like a C or a horseshoe or something. And this is all you need to make a really good pom-pom. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the basics. No fanciness here. Plus, I'm cheap. I would never buy a pom-pom maker.
So I need to order chicken and get a beer.
Yeah, you do. Chicken and beer. Nothing better than that in crafting.
Chicken and a beer, and then you can make a Santa hat.
Yep.
That's funny.
Unique in the Creek style.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm just moving this a bit closer. Hold on. Now, so far so good. Okay. So to make this big old pom-pom, all you're going to do is put these two together. Okay? It always says rotate your vise. Okay? I'm just going to wrap this, hold it with your fingers, and just wrap around. So you want to make sure the two circles are together. And then once you got it wrapped around a few times, you can let go. Okay? And you're going to keep wrapping this around. Now I made mine really, really thick, probably about an inch thick. All the way going this way. That's why if you use this chunky wool...
Oh, Scott must be here somewhere.
Scott there?
I don't know, somebody said hey, Scott.
Oh, if Scott's there, I was just telling everybody how much beautiful ribbon you have in your store, Waterman's Loft, and that they could probably find something perfect in your store to make this hat that I'm doing with. Okay, so I went down one way, and I'm going to go back again, down this way. Okay, and we're making a big, huge 6-inch pom-pom. So I cut 2 6-inch circles, and then I cut out a center, the center of the circles, and then I put them together. And now we're making a big pom-pom the old-fashioned way. No need for gadgets. Kathy, if you're watching, do it the old-fashioned way. Don't be looking for your gadgets. I was watching her last night. She was looking for... Her pom-pom was small. So I said, make a bigger pom-pom. But she didn't... She only had a small pom-pom maker. So, as you can see, the thick wool works much better because you get more coverage. Right? And you won't have to use as much wool. Okay, so I got about an inch thick here. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So I just wrapped it all around the bow. Hi, Judith from Florida. So I wrapped it, not the bow, the circle, the C or whatever it is. All right. So now I'm just going to keep it on the skew for now. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut in between the two pieces of cardboard. Now I would suggest doing this on the table because you need to kind of press down on it so everything doesn't move out of its place when you're cutting it, because we're going to wrap a string around it. Okay, so I'm going to start. So I have a string. I cut a piece of string already, so just another piece of wool. This is going to be tied around the center. So you're just going to cut the outside in between the cardboard pieces. Now you can see it's starting to let go there, so that's why you need to use a table and sharp scissors. Sharp scissors helps. Now when I was making it upstairs, I did it on my footstool, and I would just keep turning the footstool to make the pom-pom, so I didn't have to move it, but I can do it delicately here. Now this is really, really thick. I wanted a nice big pom-pom. So you're kind of pressing down and still cutting in between the two pieces of cardboard.
Can I pin Scott's thing down there too? Waterman's Lot?
Can you pin too?
I think so. Let me see if I can.
I ordered from Scott the plush elf wreath kit thing, and I ordered deer antlers. Anybody want to guess what I'm making with the deer antlers? Soon?
No, it only does the one.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so now you got a big hot mess. Don't move it. But you're going to take your piece of wool piece that you cut. Some pieces may fall out. That's okay. There's lots in here. So now you're going to separate, really, ladies, you're going to separate the two pieces of cardboard and you're going to slide this piece of wool in between the cardboard pieces carefully. Okay. Now, still not letting go, because if we let go, we're going to have a whole bunch of little pieces of wool all over. And like I said, some may come out. That's okay. Okay. So, and then you're going to tie this. Lady, shut up. She's all upset because she's not the star of the show. All right, so I'm pulling this. I'm in between the two pieces of cardboard, and I'm going to pull this really tight. Okay, and then I'm going to, once I got it tight, I'm going to knot it again. Yep, kicking it back old school with no doohickeys. No pom-pom doohickeys. Then you can take your cardboard. Don't throw it out, because then you won't have to make another one, because you'll want to make more pom-poms. Alrighty, grab your two pieces and shake away. You will have to trim. See, I have a few pieces that are coming out of the tie, but that's okay. I'm going to trim it. And look at this big, huge pom-pom with chicken nugget box. Dum da da dum.
You got a stray. Oh, you're trimming.
Yeah. Now, the more you shake this, yeah, I have to trim it all down a bit. And the more you shake this, the more it gets fluffier and it doesn't look like wool. That's another thing I like about this wool. So if you just keep shaking, I brought it outside, but there's not much coming off. And we kind of want to.
And the beer.
And a beer.
Michelle.
Yeah, I gotta trim this puppy up just a little bit over on the one side. So I'll have white fluffs all over the house, because knowing me, I will not clean up after my live, because I'm always too tired after my live, and then I will forget, and then it'll be all over the house because the dog will get in it. You know, story of my life.
Making excuses for having a messy house.
Yeah, my house isn't messy. Down here is.
You're making it sound like it is.
Oh, well, no, I don't have a messy house. Well, not always. Okay, so you want to trim up your pom-pom. Cut off the long pieces.
Somebody said you're so awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Fuzzy balls.
Fuzzy balls. We have 2 fuzzy balls.
Really?
2 fuzzy balls. You said it first.
I never said.
Yeah, you did. You said 2 fuzzy balls.
Where's the bird tonight? He is covered up.
We covered him up this time. Okay, so we have pom-poms. Nice big ones. They're big, huge 6-inch ones. And no bow and no pom-pom maker. Okay? There we go. We're done that.
Chicken box and a beer.
Chicken box and a beer. Okay, I will put my high-tech pom-pom maker away for safekeeping.
Lock it in the crafting safe.
We'll put that aside. We don't need the pom-poms yet. So what I did already, I've already done some of my ruffles. Now, I did my ruffles on the hat exactly as I did on the Christmas tree. The white Christmas tree that we did. So if you watched me do the white Christmas tree, you already know how to do these ruffles.
Is that Kathy? Could have done that pom-pom?
What's that?
I need that pom-pom for my Santa hat.
I know, Kathy. I just showed how to make it old school so you don't have to worry about a pom-pom maker. You make your own pom-pom maker. Okay, where's my box? Okay, so I got 9 inches and I have 9-inch mesh. And these were pre-cut like a while ago, so they do have a little bit of fraying on them, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, so 9 by 9 inch piece. You got your serged edges on the side, and we're going to ruffle it up again in the center. And I'm going to twist it downwards, so you want to kind of make sure each of the ruffle is about the same size. Okay, you're going to take your tree frame. I've already put my zip ties in, so I'm doing the first 3 rows.
What didn't you watch, Madeline?
The first 3 rows, probably the Christmas tree I just said. The first 3 rows I'm using for the ruffle of the hat.
Can you do 10 by 9?
Yep. Mine happened to be a 9-inch roll of mesh, which is very odd because usually they come in 10 inches, but this is old stuff I had. So what I've done is I made a ruffle and I'm bringing it down so that there's a bend there, and this bent part we're putting in the zip tie about a 1/4 inch down, and I'm zipping it onto the board. Okay, and once it's up to the board, I'm going to pull it nice and tight, and the zip tie pops right into the head, and then you can snip it off. Now I usually snip them off all when I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the zip tie in to the boards. Now you want to make sure you're going in the same hole for every one, so that the back of your heads all line up nicely on the back of your board and it looks really nice. So I think for this one I used the hole closest to me. So if I was going this way, it's this hole right here. So the closest hole to me, you're going up through the bottom of the board. And I'm using the white side because I was using white mesh. And then the top part's going to be all ribbon anyways, so you won't even see the board anyways. So you go up through the bottom, and then you're going to go down through the corresponding hole, and then you're going to zip it just till you hear that zipping sound. So you can pre-do all 3 rows ahead of time. So I did all that, but I left a few just to show you what I was doing, putting the zip tie in. So again, going through from the back to the front, going over and down the hole, the corresponding hole, and you're listening to that zip. So if you tug them, they will not come undone. If you put them in wrong, you won't hear a zip, and when you tug them, they're going to come out apart anyways. Okay. So I have one here to do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more ruffles to do on the bottom of my hat. So I'm going to take my mesh again, and again I'm just going to scrunch up. And this mesh is, like I said, I pre-cut this. I was going to use it for something a while ago. I think I was going to use it for a rose, and I pre-cut a whole bunch of pieces, and I never did use them. And I figured, it would be perfect for this. So I'm scrunching up the middle, making a ruffle. So you're making a bow tie, and then you're just going to bring them forward together. Okay, you kind of want to make sure that they're even. Okay, and you can grab the whole ruffle into your hand, the palm of your hand, and then the bent part is going to go through the zip tie facing down. So you want your ruffle facing, all the ruffles facing down. Now, Kathy from my boutique by the beach, she did her hat a little bit different. So there's just so many ways you can do this. This is just a really fast, easy, like you could do this hat that I'm making in probably a half an hour easy. And when it's finished, it'll be, oh, see? It's the bird's still chirping. He's in the dark. He's just obnoxious, like the rest of the house. My dogs are obnoxious. My kids are obnoxious. My husband's obnoxious. I don't think I'm in a very good mood today.
Is that you say something there?
And you're awfully quiet.
I'm letting you do your thing tonight.
You're doing my thing. Doing my thing. My thing should be in bed because I'm tired. I was at the warehouse office all day today. It's kind of nice when I left for the office, you know, the office this morning, and it's like,
Office.
It's kind of nice though because it's actually the first time I actually thought about it, thinking I'm going into the office, like going into the office, but it's actually my office, which is really cool. And it just kind of hit me this morning when I was leaving.
When you were going to the office.
When I was going to the office, it's like, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, do I really want to go? And then it's like, wait a second. This is my office I'm going to. This is kind of cool.
You didn't show how to do the top yet, did you?
No, I haven't showed how to do the top yet. I just pre-did some, so we're not here. Because I'm tired. What?
Budgie.
It's a budgie. A very obnoxious budgie. I love this ruffle, this way to do the ruffles. Because it shows all the serged edges. And it doesn't show much fray at all. But it's so nice and full. Big, big, huge poofs here. Alright, I have one more to do.
Well, we have a lot of Michiganers.
Michiganers?
A lot of people from Michigan.
Aren't we driving through Michigan?
Yes.
I used to go to Detroit all the time because I went to college in Windsor. So I frequented Detroit quite a bit. We partied over there a lot. Back in the day.
Not you.
Not me. No, I don't party.
No.
God, I had fun in college. Actually, I had a lot of fun in high school, I think. High school, I really had a lot of fun. And usually people don't say that. Okay, so I'm done the bottom of my hat. So, as you can see, it looks like the Christmas tree. But it's really, really sparkly. I love this mesh. Okay, so now I'm going to pull all these really tight. Now, if your hands are sore or whatever, you might want to use a needle nose plier to pull them. And these are 8-inch zip ties, 18 pound. So if you use 18 pound, you'll be using the small head zip ties, and the small head zip ties are what fits perfectly into the hole on the back of your frame. So they're all nice and neat. See? No covering up. Okay? That's all we're going to do with mesh. So, I love it. Alright, so now I am done this. Now I'm going to move on to the ribbon portion of our program. So, like I said, I am just using a simple burlap ribbon. This is actually one of my favorite ribbons. I don't know why, but it is. It just screams Christmas. It's red. It says holly, snowflakes, jolly, Christmas, jingle. What?
Oh. You're still going there? I've been interrupted. Might be just me. Oh, I'm back.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put strips of ribbon on the top. Now, I was going down, and as I was almost down to the bottom, it's like, oh shoot, I should have did this as a Facebook Live. So I took some of the ribbons off, and that's why my board is a little peeled here, is because I do use Gorilla Glue, and I yanked the ribbon back off before it could dry.
Needle nose pliers work great for pulling the zip ties.
Yeah, they do. Especially if you have sore hands.
Where did the frame come from? Unique in the Creek, and it's pinned at the bottom.
Yeah, Unique in the Creek tree frame. They're $10.
It's pinned at the bottom.
We're just showing you all different stuff you can do with them. We did a few different Christmas trees. Dave did a candy corn. I did an ice cream cone with it. And now I'm doing a Santa hat. A different Santa hat. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken my ribbon, and the first piece of ribbon I did, I'm going to show you guys on the back side how I did this, because you won't be able to see on the front because I've covered up the holes already. So if this was the front of your board, you want to make sure your ribbons are going to be perfectly straight going down as you're making your hat. And to do that, all you have to do is take the edge of your ribbon. Now you're going to want to start this at this row, so halfway down the hat. And if you just line up your ribbon with the bottom of the holes, so it's just covering, that will be your marker to go this way and to go this way to keep your ribbon straight going down the hat. Now, I hope that made sense, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I've already did this part, so I did it exactly like that, so you can't see. I can peek this up. You can see the holes are just barely underneath the ribbon. So I did that just for my focal line, that it's everything else going up is going to be a straight, and then the rest of the ribbons going down is going to be straight. I got glue all over this.
Are you doing it on both sides?
No. No. But I'm just showing them how I'm going to do it.
You could wrap it right around, but that'd be a waste of ribbon.
It's a waste of ribbon. This is why I'm not wrapping it around, because it's a total waste of ribbon. And we want to keep frugal, right? We are the frugal wreathers, us creakers. So once you got your main ribbon on, you can work up this way, and then you can work back down this way. So I've done my ribbons all the way up, and I'll show you how I did it, and it'll be the same way going down. So what I did is, what we're going to do is, well, if you have, first of all, if you have words on your ribbons, make sure your words are facing up so that when somebody looks at the hat, they can actually read the words. Okay, so you're just going to take your ribbon, and you're just going to...
Is it 2.5 inch ribbon?
Yes, it's 2.5 inch ribbon. I'm just going to kind of measure. We're just going to wrap this around the edge and glue it on the back. So I'm going to cut this piece. I would cut it right here, okay, on an angle so it goes with the tree. All right. Now I already have one cut because I was
frugal in the creek.
Yeah, frugal in the creek. I already have one cut because I had it glued on already, but I ripped it off really fast so I could show you guys. So what you're going to do is now take your hot glue gun, and you're going to, I put a little dab of hot glue there, and because we're going to overlap on this ribbon just a little bit on the corner and just in the center there. Now you're going to put just slightly over the ribbon above, and make sure your edges, you have enough on your edges that you can wrap around the board. Okay, so you're just going to be wrapping the actual edges of the ribbon. I need my finger thingies.
You use such technical words.
I know. Finger thingies. You know, the pink rubber finger, the rubber condom things for your finger. Okay, so I've tacked that down. So now what I'm going to do, I need an extension cord so my glue gun's longer. I'm going to run a bead of glue on the side here and press it down. Okay, and you want this nice and tight. And then I'm going to do another bead of glue right along the side here. And just hold it down so it's overlapped. Okay, once it's nice and tight and it's on there, you just want to make sure that your ribbon's down really, really good. You could put a little bit more underneath this one because we only put it a little bit in the center. Just got to be careful that you don't get hot glue all over your ribbons, that's all.
That is kind of cool because you wouldn't have to use just one type of ribbon.
You could use all different ribbons.
Contrasting ribbons,
yeah.
Or something going down.
But you know me, I'm very simple.
No, I'm just looking at it thinking.
Like this would be a perfect project if you wanted to get some bang for your buck, because you can make it really fast, okay? And you don't have to use many supplies. And if you're really good at making fancy bows, keep the hat simple and make a big, huge, really fun, fancy bow to put on your hat. So that will really give the bang for the buck, okay? So if you have lots of ribbons, that's why I said, like for Scott, Scott's got some great ribbons in his store at Waterman's Loft. If you have lots, now I am the simple girl, so I just made a hand-tied bow. Very simple hand-tied bow. Okay. So what I did the hand wrapping. You guys, you'll either do you can do your bow dabra, or not your bow dabra, your pro bow, or whatever you use. I was keeping this one simple, so I just did a hand-tied one, and I zip tied it in the center, and I put a pipe cleaner through the zip tie before I tightened it. So once it was through, I tightened it really tight, and then I'm just going to clip it. Because this bow is going to go on the hat. Okay? And I wanted it matchy-matchy because I'm simple. But you can have a lot of fun with some bows on this thing. Keep the hat simple, so do all red and a big pom-pom at the top, and go crazy with a bow. All different colors.
We gotta get that Cadillac of pro bows that Scott was using last night.
I'm not good at making bows.
That thing was massive.
It was. That was the deluxe. So you want to make tree toppers or whatever. Now with this is my last row of ribbon I'm going to be putting on. So when you pull back your ruffles, you're going to see these little nubs of mesh. I don't know what you call them. They look like nubs. I'm going to kind of go over top of the nubs with my ribbon. So, and then once I push all the ruffles back, you won't see it. So you won't see the nubs, and it'll just look like part of the hat. So I'm just going to line it up so I can cut my ribbon. Where's my scissors, as usual? There we go. Okay, I'm going to do again. I'm just going to put some glue on the corner here, glue on the corner here, and just glue in the center just a little bit, just to tack it in place, because if I have to move it, I don't want it like that I can't move it. So I'm just lining this top part up over top of the bottom seam. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to hold it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to, again, put a bead of glue just on the side here, and then I'm going to put some on this end of this nub. I like that word, nub.
Really?
And I don't have my finger doohickeys, so I'm just using my scissors to hold down.
It's a particular reason you like the word
nub. Nub. It's a nub.
You ever do that? You sit there and think about words and going,
no, I know you do, though.
You do. Why is your phone saying?
Because he keeps saying that. I don't know why. All right, let's do it on this side now, too.
Tree frame is made out of wood.
Yes, the tree frame is made out of wood.
Hardboard.
It's a hardboard that's tempered and has like a, what's it got on it? Some kind of coating. Okay. Oh. Make sure your ribbon's nice and tight. Mine's got a, there we go. Now this is the first time making it. It was in my head. Oh, no wonder. Why is my glue gun off?
I don't know.
Can you plug it in? I had this hat in my head forever. And I had to make it. Even though I should be in bed sleeping. You all know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Where you get this brilliant idea and you can't rest until you actually do it.
Do it.
I'm thirsty. I don't have anything down here. No beer tonight. I'm too tired.
Okay.
Well, there we go. No wonder.
Better?
Yeah. Make sure your glue gun is plugged in for this project. Well, I did have it plugged in. It just unplugged. Now I'm going to put some under. I'm just putting glue.
Okay, at least your video hasn't died yet tonight.
Shh!
Oh, sorry.
Why you do that? So I'm just going to put a dab of glue on each of these little nubs from the mesh so I can push down the ribbon on top of them. Do not use your fingers. I'd rather have glue on the end of my scissors than on my fingers. Alright. Okay. And now I'm just going to put some more glue up here. And I'm going to put some here. And I guess here, there too, because that glue wasn't hot. Okay, that's it. Alrighty, now I'm going to flip it over. As you can see, I didn't use very much ribbon at all, so, and because, let's stick some glue down here, and we didn't wrap the ribbon around the board, so you're not using very much ribbon. So, you know that really expensive ribbon you've been hoarding because it's too pretty that you don't want to use it, but you need to use it because it was really expensive? Pull it out and make a hat. Because I know you guys are all like me. There's that one ribbon, it's just like, oh my gosh, that ribbon is so gorgeous. I really, really need to use it, but I don't want to use it because then it'll be gone and I might have that perfect project for it. This is that perfect project. Okay, so now when you fluff up your ribbons, you don't see the nubs or the end of the ribbon. Okay? And this is what we got so far.
Did you cut?
No. We have machinists cut them for us. This would take a long time if you did it by hand.
How many rows did you go up?
I did 3. So the 3 rows are the mesh. And then I started my ribbon row right here. So I lined the bottom of my ribbon right here on this row just above. And that gave me my center line. And then I did the rest of the ribbons up this way. And then the rest of the ribbons up this way. That way making sure all of these are completely straight. Okay, because or you could even do them diagonal. It'll just take more time. And now we're going to flip it over and we are going to glue the sides. So I already started this, but took it apart. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue running along the side. Now you don't want to put it too far in because we are going to trim the excess ribbon so it looks still nice and neat on the back, okay? And I'm being very brave, not wearing my finger nubs. Oh, there's that word again.
Living on the edge.
I'm living on the edge. That is right. You didn't think crafting could be so dangerous, did you, hun? I need danger pay.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Danger pay. Never mind. You get a hot glue gun burn? Holy man. It hurts like a son of a gun. Well, you've heard me. It's funny, in our house, if I scream and curse the F word, everybody, doesn't matter where they are in the house, everybody yells, hot glue gun? And I'm like, yep.
Yes, Jen, they are very versatile.
Yes, they are. All kinds of stuff. And you guys, I'm sure you guys, once you guys get your hands on them, you guys will be doing all kinds of stuff with them too. There's a few more things I want to do. Mostly a couple more styles of trees I want to do, but I'm kind of holding off to see what you guys do with them. Because I don't want to come up with everything. It's no fun. Like Michelle's rendition of the turkey last night. Guys, did you watch that? Michelle from Monkey's Creation? That was like the coolest turkey rendition ever.
No, it's not a pegboard. The holes aren't.
No, it's not a pegboard.
The holes aren't even like in a pegboard.
No.
They're in specific spots.
These frames are, the holes are actually carefully spaced for reasons that are unknown to man and only to me. But no, it's not a pegboard. You wouldn't be able to do it with a pegboard. Or maybe you could. I don't know.
It wouldn't look right because
it wouldn't look right because the spacing has got to be. Oh, I should have started from the top. Started from the top. Now I'm here. Started from the top. No, I don't even know the song. Sing it, honey. Drake.
What width is the rib bob?
Huh?
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 Her turkey was amazing. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was very. It was like really outside the box, and I love that. Because you know what? Thinking outside the box and doing things different, that sells. Because, you know, everybody can get the Dollar Tree witch hat. Okay, we all know that. And everybody and their brother is making the Dollar Tree witch hat. Which is great, especially if you can sell them. But not everybody is making a 2-foot tall Santa hat. Because when this is done, it's 2 feet tall. Now, you could even put lights somewhere, somehow, in the bottom of the ruffles. That would look really cool. So the ruffles all lit up. I kind of chinched myself on the the ribbon on the side here. See how cheap I am? Not that I could do much more with what's ribbons left. I could have cut myself bigger pieces, but I just don't think sometimes. So, who's going to be the first one to make this? I wish people could talk to me. There's that Zoom thing, but you have to have mad skills, mad technical skills, and I don't think we're there yet. You can use this conference thing where you can actually like see everybody and talk to everybody in that. We would really get screwed up, honey.
That's why I said we should have a 1-800 line sitting there.
Okay, now I'm going to go along and I'm going to trim this, try and trim it nicely even, so it doesn't look like a huge hot mess. I think that's my new favorite word. Hot mess and Lord! Lord! L-A-W, not saying it in vain or anything. Because I just love the way... Oh, what was Michelle saying, her accent? It's the Huh? Remember we kept saying every time...
Together.
Together. Forever. Together.
Together.
Yeah, that was it. Together. There's no R. She doesn't say an R. Michelle, why don't you say an R? Oh, bless your heart too, Jan Brown Cook.
Have you made any ruffle trees with lights? How come I'm missing these?
I made a ruffle tree. I forgot to put lights in it, though. All right. Here we go. Santa hat in the front.
What width is the ribbon? That's 2.5.
This is just a 2.5 ribbon. Actually, I think I got this at AC Moore in the cheapy bin. It says $9.99. There's no way I paid $9.99. No way in heck. Oh, Lord. So, I think I got it at AC Moore, but like I said, you guys all have stashes of ribbon. I know it. And if you don't, I know Scott had at Waterman's Loft. He's got some really cool ribbons.
Yes, Harriet, we sell the frames. They're on the link posted at the bottom, uniqueinthecreek.com.
All right. Now with our massive...
Did they hear me say that? Or?
I don't know. It's pinned at the bottom, uniqueinthecreek.com, to get the frames and everything. Okay, now we're going to put on our one heck of a pom-pom.
One heck of a...
It's a one heck of a pom-pom.
Who did the turkey wreath? Michelle from Monkeys...
Michelle from Monkeys Creations did the turkey. Her live is posted, or you can go visit her page. Now what I'm going to do with our string or our rope or our wool or whatever it is, I'm going to thread it through this top hole.
What are you going to call that? You had one heck of a bow.
This is one heck of a pom-pom, man.
One heck of a pom-pom.
This pom-pom makes a statement.
Did you fluff that pom-pom?
I was like, oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Michelle,
Lord.
how did you come up with that?
Okay, now I didn't put a hanging string on this because I'm going to use the pom-pom string as my hanger.
How'd you do the pom-pom? It's at the beginning of the...
Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay, hun. I showed you how to make a redneck pom-pom.
Barbara, don't say no. That was Michelle starting trouble. That's not me.
Okay, so I double...
Oh, she's a fluffer.
Oh, Lord. So I double knotted this. And then I'm going to put another knot just at the top, and this is going to be my hanger. So this is what I'm going to hang from my door.
I should have never done the whole fluffer thing before.
Yeah, you ruined it.
I ruined it for everybody.
You ruined it for everybody. That's why I said to Michelle last night, we're all scarred for life. We can never say the word fluffer again. Okay, so now he's kind of wobbly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue just right along the top here. Okay, and I'm just going to push it forward.
Bless her pea-picking heart.
Pea-picking? Who's pea-picking?
That's Tanya. Bless her pea-picking heart.
What Tanya? My Tanya?
No. Tanya. The other Tanya. The one that always says bless her pea-picking
heart.
heart.
What does pea-picking mean? Like picking
Talked
peas?
to my husband about it and he died laughing.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my husband. There really is. Like, I really had no idea why he kept laughing every time I said fluffed. Now, that is one heck of a pom-pom. And we're going to hang it by our little loop thing here.
I'm kind of liking that hat.
This is not the cutest hat ever.
I like it.
All right, let's put our bow on. And like I said, I have my little hand-tied bow. Yes, I can make hand-tied bows.
Barbara didn't know what it was either. I'm dense too, Laura. I didn't know.
Okay. Not too many people do, Barbara, so it's not you and I that's something wrong. There's something wrong with the other party. Now, I am going to figure out where I'm going to put my bow. I think I might do it like right kitty corner like that.
Early, I looked up the meaning.
What's that?
Now we're going through this again. Everybody's going to look up the meaning.
Oh my God, don't look up the meaning. Do yourself a favor. Don't waste the 2 minutes of your life looking up the meaning. Seriously. There's just something wrong with my husband. Okay, I think I'm going to put my bow just like that.
Thinking to know you. Say rotary.
Rotary. It's not funny. That's how you say it. Why you make fun? Jerk.
It's not me.
You're a jerk.
It's your people are asking you.
Rotary. I don't know why I can't say the other. It's got to have an R in it. Okay, so I'm going to put my bow one through here and one through here. Now, I have to dig down through my mesh. Or maybe if I did it, I don't know. I'll put one here. Oh, it's easy. I can see the hole. Okay, so there's one of my ends of my pipe cleaner.
We all had to Google it last time.
I know. The only person that didn't have to Google it is you know who.
Hey, I'm a worldly guy.
Yeah.
Educated worldly.
You're a wealth of useless information. Nobody has use for what you know, my love. I love you though, but there is something wrong with you. So I'm going to push this head back out of the hole so I can use that hole.
I'm from the UK, and if you fluff, you have passed bottom wind.
Bottom wind, yeah. That's another meaning. Not quite the meaning that Dave has, but...
Plethora of information. I like that, Jen. Yes, I am a plethora of information.
Okay, I'm not going to pull it too tight because I want it to sit on the ruffles. I don't want it to squish the ruffles.
I'm in trouble. I understood it.
Who did?
Constance understood it.
I'll give you a bye this time, Constance. Okay, and now I'm just going to twist my pipe cleaner, cut off the end, the two ends, with my dull wire cutters, and I'm push this down so nobody gets prickered. And I'm just going to put a little bead of glue over the pipe cleaner because I hate pipe cleaners and they're sharp. I don't want anybody to cut themselves. So I put a little bit of glue.
300 in the house. Yay.
300? 300? Who did the turkey wreath? Did we answer that already?
Yeah, it was Michelle.
Michelle from Monkey's Creations. She did like a really cool rendition. I've never seen it like that before. All right. Now I'm going to straighten, put FLUFF my bow.
I should just say, make it fuller.
now everybody that goes to the convention, Regina's going to say fluff your bow and half the convention's going to laugh. Way to go. And it's your fault. Actually, we should do that, guys. Whenever she says fluff, we'll all laugh.
What's wrong with you?
There's something wrong with you. Okay, I'm done. Now you can add other stuff to it if you want. But I am so simple. I love simple. Now, I'm going to hang it up, but Dave's not next to me, so he can't see my butt. And I don't have Mickey jammies on today. I'm actually still in my clothes. Oh my God, this is cute.
Oh, you cut out when you said the name of the turkey. It's like, it's Michelle at Monkey's Creations.
Okay, I'm going to flip it up. Ready, guys?
Oh, Scott's doing a snowman tutorial.
Right now?
No, he's preparing for one.
Oh boy. A snowman? Hold on, I'm going to move this up.
No Mickey Mouse PJs tonight.
No Mickey Mouse PJs. Now.
Oh, make it a drinking game.
Oh my God, with Regina? Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Say fluff drink.
Or anybody says y'all. Nobody will say A. I'll be the only one saying A.
Yeah, you can see your ancient-looking Pro Bowl in the back with the...
my jacked-up Pro Bowl.
with your paintbrushes in it.
Paintbrushes? Hey, never mind. I still use it. It's still good. Okay, what do you guys think? Let me try and take this off.
That's actually really nice.
I'm going to try and take this off my holder without... without dropping the phone.
Oh my God.
I cracked myself up. I am so retarded.
Oh my God.
Okay. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Look how handsome him is with his cute haircut. Him's so handsome.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Ooh, isn't that cute? I have my phone sideways, so I have to back up. All right. So that's easy peasy 2-foot Santa hat. All right, guys. So that's the Christmas tree frame. Just a little bit of ribbon.
Ooh, Scott's making a Christmas tree this week.
Look at that. Look at that pom-pom, Kathy Higgins. Look at that pom-pom. Get your chicken nugget box out and your can of beer.
I think you should have put a contrasting bow.
I probably should have, like something with black and white or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to dig through everything.
It still looks nice, but a contrasting bow would...
Well, I was saying, I'm not a bow maker, so this is what I'm saying. If you want a really simple, simple project to do, and you love to make bows, and you have tons and tons of ribbons, you can really amplify this up a notch and make a huge, like not huge, you don't want to overtake the whole hat, but you can really make a nice terry bow or something and really make this pop. What were you going to say, hun?
People are really impressed by the pom-pom. Yeah, she made it herself.
Yep.
I
made it with a... Ready? If you're just joining me, you want to see my...
This live will be posted to our site and everything.
Oh, I'm sideways. Here we go. I made it with a chicken nugget box. 2 pieces. So, Lord, it's gorgeous, Lord.
Listen, next live...
Oh, I pooped.
Next live, Dave is going to make a bow.
Dave will not make a bow.
Dave is going to
Your
make a bow.
Your hands are way too large to make a bow.
I'm going to make... okay, just because you said that, I'm going to make a small bow. I am going to make a small bow.
And how are you going to open that bow?
I am gonna make it full.
How are you going to make it full?
With my fat fingers.
Are you going to fluff it?
I'm going to fluff the bow, okay?
All right, guys.
I'm taking my big belly.
Your big belly?
My big belly.
Say hi, Skippy. Wow.
Challenge accepted. Thank you, Jen. I'm going to do it.
Well, I'm cleaning out my storage unit tomorrow, and I have, no word of a lie, I must have, I don't know, 20-something bins full of just ribbon. Like, tons of ribbon. And I don't really make a lot of bows, but because I taught workshops so much, I wanted to give, the people taking my workshop, a lot of variety on what they could choose to make a bow and stuff like that. So I have quite the collection of ribbon now. So
Yes, Pat.
but
I'm going to use Lori's jacked up Pro
yeah,
bow.
he's using the jacked up Pro bow. Never mind. I'm bringing my jacked up Pro bow and get Regina to sign it.
We'll see how many more pigs are missing. How many more paintbrushes.
Maybe she'll bring me some pegs. You do need to come to Canada, Michelle. We're going to Niagara Falls. You need to plan to come for like June, July. And we'll go down to the falls and we'll do all kinds of stuff. We'll go to Toronto. Toronto.
Why would anybody go to Toronto?
Because we'll go to Toronto and people watch. It's like New York City.
Lord.
Canada, Toronto is like the New York City of
That's not
states.
like New York City.
Yes, well, yeah, we've been to New York City. Oh my God.
No, it's not like New York City. But
It is.
okay.
There's like crackheads on every corner.
Really? You probably got New York City viewers on there.
No, well, there is crackheads.
Look, there goes our
There goes our viewers
going down again.
There is crackheads. I was at New York. There was like crackhead in every corner. Anyways, guys. So I hope you liked it. Where is it?
Can you please send me a link for the Pro Bowl? I don't know.
I don't have a link for the Pro Bowl.
By hand. That's all I know. Website.
There it is. That is actually really cute. But I think you're right. Maybe I need to change the bow. Whatever.
It just would.
Hi, Renee. You just missed the live, but that's okay. You can rewatch it. Okay, guys. I just wanted to do a quick one. Like I said, I was playing around. This is what I do when I relax. And I thought, you know what? This is really going to turn out cool. I'm going to share it with my peeps. So my peeps, it's shared. You're welcome.
And you can join us next time when Dave makes a small bow and fluffs it. What?
Back off, ladies. He's all mine. Saying good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
Take care.